I've, even though I am in my third year and I feel like I should have already know what university is like, I have been really struggling with managing like my course load, and also like balancing the other things in my life right now. It is getting to, well, it is at the end of the semester, and I've been realizing that like all of my most important and my biggest assignments are due now. Within like 2 weeks, I have like 8 assignments still due.
Okay.
um, and I'm just feeling like like extremely overwhelmed, because I mean, obviously I have so much to do, but I also want to get a GPA that will get me into a master's program. And so it's not just like I need to get the stuff done, but I need to get it done, and I need to get it done well.
Yes.
What else? I'm also not just feeling like overwhelmed, but I'm also feeling like kind of frustrated with myself, because during reading week we had a break and I didn't do a single thing, even though I had a break and I had time, and I just chose to like neglect it. So yeah, I'm just like kind of annoyed at myself, because I feel like I kind of did it to myself at this point.
Why, can I ask why, I guess you chose to neglect your work over the reading week?
So I'm from Edmonton.
Okay.
And then I moved to Calgary for school, and when I go home, it's kind of, I'm like automatically put into the like vacay mode. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
yes,
and when I go back home, I'm with my parents, like in my parents' house, and so it's like they're constantly like wanting to like talk to me and like hear what I'm doing with my life, with it, which is like fair, like obviously. And so I just get easily distracted, and then I feel like when I'm home I need to like see all my friends. And so yeah, I'm just like end up just spending time talking to people and like catching up with them rather than like on my work.
So if I'm understanding what you're saying so far, you are a student.
Yeah.
Who is stressing out a bit.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of getting to the end here. You've got a lot of things that you need to do.
Yes.
And you're also a little bit grumpy with yourself for not having taken advantage of reading week.
Yeah.
For school purposes. And now you feel like you're kind of like,
yeah, because typically I can just blame it on like my profs put all my courses at the end and screw them, but now I'm like kind of looking back on it, I'm like, I could have made this way easier on myself if I like didn't ask for extensions and like,
right,
you know what I mean?
Yes, I totally understand. So what are you hoping to get from this session?
I feel like I already got a lot from it, to be honest. I just
need like,
sometimes I just like need to, I'm a verbal thinker, and so like sometimes I just need to like talk it out in order for me to like organize my thoughts. So yeah, just to like kind of like talk about it, understand like why I feel this way, and just maybe like how I can mitigate the situation, and like maybe tools that I can use to like de-stress and like kind of get through these next 2 weeks.
Okay. So you want to organize your thoughts, tools for de-stressing, figure out how to get through these next couple of weeks.
Yes.
And complete your assignments on time, but do them well as well.
That's the hope.
Do you have a bit of a plan in place at all? You said you struggled a bit with time management. Do you have roughly an idea or kind of what you want to tackle first, or a bit of a schedule?
I mean, no. I'm kind of like a all in, all out kind of person. Like it's like for example, during reading week, I was all into like my social life and I didn't do any school.
Fair. Okay.
As in now, I haven't seen people in forever because I'm just solely focusing on school. So I feel like I have an issue like just like having like a healthy balance, and like in a day, like why can't I do like 4 hours of work and then like go for 2 hours with my friends?
Right.
I don't know if that's just like a part of my personality and if that is like an actual issue.
Well, is this something that you're finding is just a struggle now that you're in university? Or if you look back, is this kind of a pattern for you, the all in, all out, the struggle to balance?
It is like a big part of my personality, but it's never been something that's what do you call it? That's been a negative thing in my life.
Okay.
Like it's like I'm all in. Like if I want to do a marathon, then I like go all in and I just focus on that, which is like a good thing.
Great.
But then when it comes to school, I'm actually realizing that it's actually like quite unhealthy in the school setting.
I mean, it does make sense, because if it causes you stress, then obviously that's not ideal.
Yeah.
So do you know how it is when you're choosing what to go all in for? You mentioned when you went back home, you're home, so you're all in with family, friends,
Yeah.
vacation mode. That's where you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So do you find that you're more focused in general when you're at school, or do you find you're still, I'm just wondering, so in the next 2 weeks, do you feel confident that you're going to be able to be all in because the pressure's on and you know you have this time, or are you afraid you're still going to struggle with being able to focus on what you need to focus on versus other things?
No, I know that I'll be able to like focus in on my school, but
Excellent.
I think I just like need to realize that like for next semester to like be mindful that it's that I like need to lead more of like a balanced life instead of like neglecting things, and then I really feel the stress at the end.
So have you, because you said, like, you made a comment at the beginning about it's my third year, I should know by now.
Yeah.
Do you find that every year you go in with the intention of having
Every
the
year.
balance?
Every year.
And do you have a sort of any sort of strategy that you utilize to try and have that, or do you just, it's like you tell yourself that this is how it's going to be?
Yeah.
And
I go in with good intentions.
yes.
Every year, and I never really do anything about it.
Do you find that are there any tools or anything that you think might help you to kind of be able to organize yourself in a way that you could